Testing, testing, testing. Testing, testing, testing. Testing, testing, testing. Hey Tate, can you hear me, love? Hey Tate, can you hear me, love? Can you hear me now? Can you hear me now? Can you hear me now? Okay. Sorry about that, huh? You post your question whenever you're ready. But yeah, I don't know if you heard anything, but I was saying the notifications they don't give me notifications anymore. Like it doesn't pop up that someone cashed at me or PayPal or anything anymore really. The only one that kind of pops up now is Venmo, but for a while Cash App and PayPal and stuff hasn't been giving me notifications. So that's why I kind of like ask people to claim their donation so I can go look for it because they won't give me notifications anymore for some reason. Um, but yeah, it went through. Oops. You say yes. And will they leave? Get fired, move to a different place. It would be nice to have it. Well, the thing is, we'll have to clarify. Well, I don't know if we can do all that. It's just one simple yes or no. The thing is, some of them may never leave the job or get fired. Have you thought about that? You know what I mean? That could be the case. Like some of them may never leave or get fired, and that's up to you to determine how you'll move about that. You know what I mean? So we'll have to clarify that first before we even ask when, because we don't even know if that will happen. If that makes sense. Maybe some of them will get fired and quit, but again, you might have to think about like are all because maybe they all could, maybe some of them couldn't kind of thing, but it's a possibility that we aren't sure of right now. You know what I mean? Okay, got you. I feel that be some crazy days. Some are better. I always say some days are better than others. Yeah, that question is fine, but again, it's gonna be a very generalized, vague reading because I I can't separate and pick up on everybody's energy with one question. You will have to like pay for each individual in their own personal journey at the job to see if they're going, or you know what I mean. It's gonna be very generalized. Is basically what I'm saying. So if you want to like pick up on like one specific person, you could. But if you want to generalize, like maybe I'll get a couple people that come out in the reading. But again, it's gonna be separate for everybody, if that makes sense. Yeah, definitely being more specific helps to get a more accurate reading. Always. You're fine. Nothing to be sorry about. I just want to make sure we get the right question so we can get the right accuracy. Because sometimes it can get confusing when you have all these energies in a reading and you're not separating them and breaking them down and individualizing them. You know what I mean? It can get kind of like a lot. So is that the same question or are you switching it up? Oh, happy day. How are you guys doing mentally, emotionally, physically, spiritually, financially, health wise, all the areas? I don't buy it, get the answers just right. We are like family and collective over here. I don't accept any trolls. I block any negativity. So this is a safe, non-judgmental zone here. It doesn't always have to be about terror. You can come in with good vibes and chat it up with us. Make sure to like, comment, subscribe, share, hit the notification bell for all that good stuff. Check out the community posts where I post collective readings that you may resonate with, as well as good advice of my own and others you may want to see. Suggest video ideas for this channel. Claim your donations as sometimes I don't get a notification. Sometimes their YouTube name may be different from PayPal, Cash App, Venmo, or Chime. Yes, I do all kind of readings at this time except mediumship. Most information will be in the description box. If it's not there, please let me know and I will inform you. Personal private readings can go by email, phone, text, private live stream, or private recorded video. And I think that's about all to mention at this time. I want to thank you guys for joining in and choosing me as your reader at this time. Will L leave the workplace soon? Let's see. Let's see. You're welcome, Ella. Thank you. Good old acronym here for take Cannon, please spirit. Good old acronym here for take Cannon, please spirit. Good old acronym here for take Cannon, please spirit. Tate would like to know, will L leave the workplace soon? Tate would like to know, will L leave their workplace soon? Tate would like to know, will their fellow coworker L leave the workplace soon? Tate Cannon would like to know, will L that works with them leave the workplace soon? Tate would like to know, will L, who has the same job as them currently, leave that workplace soon? I'm getting a yes, but I don't think it's gonna be very soon like you're hoping for. But I feel like it will be soon enough for you to like release some burdens, if that makes sense. Three of Swords, Ace of Swords. Yeah, your wish is coming true because you have the Nine of Cups. It always talks about wishes here. But the thing, the ironic, well, I don't know if it's that ironic, but I feel like they're gonna leave not because of like drama or I don't really see it as like like a negative outing. I feel like it's like they they get another opportunity for a different job here that seems amazing. I don't know if the job is really amazing or not, but by the looks of it, they're like excited and they're going. Okay, um, Seven of Cups and the Ace of Cups, Ace of Pentacles. At first, I was like, this job might be a scam, but honestly, it's not really looking bad for this person going to this other place. Seven of Cups, Ace of Cups, Ace of Pentacles. Yeah, honestly, I don't know why I heard big bank take little bank. Yeah, they're taking their skills elsewhere. They could have also maybe like run their course with this job too. I don't know if they were there for like a long time or it's like they just kind of like got bored and it wasn't a challenge to them anymore. I feel like, yeah, I'm seeing them like organize their stuff and start unpacking and I feel like they will leave on a positive note too, like wishing everybody like good luck and stuff. So even if they weren't like the best person, nicest person, you know, maybe they weren't all that bad or they had some type of like positivity to them. I don't know why I heard to infinity and beyond. Yeah, I feel like they're not looking back either. I feel like they kind of don't even know they're leaving yet either. It's gonna be a little bit of a shock and unexpected to themselves too. But it's like they feel like they got an offer that they just cannot refuse or deny, and it's like they're hurt, taking their chance and their opportunity here. They just started going with the wind. They going with the wind. Yeah, because they feel like, clarify. Empress, the Moon card, Seven of Swords. Yeah, they themselves could feel like it's a shitty job. Even if they played a part in like shitty activity, they themselves could still feel like it was a shitty job. They could have came into this job like a good person, and maybe some negativity rubbed off on them, and maybe they started to become negative. But now that they got this opportunity, it could be like they're becoming back positive kind of thing. Oh man. I don't know if they're a Capricorn. Don't have to be though. Earth sign could be significant though. You got the Judgment card. For God, discernment. Yeah, they're going. Yeah, I feel like they're going somewhere with more health benefits and just like better opportunity here. 'Hopefully something they like better. Yeah, with the job right now, I wonder if it's a similar job or different. I feel like it could be a little different. My energy is picking up on it could be a little different. 7 of Wands and the Page of Cups. It could also be. It could kind of be also energy of like fire and quitting at the same time. But it's like I feel like they're quitting first. But it could be someone who's like salty that they're leaving a job and make it seem like they're getting fired. But it's like technically not because the person quit first. But it's like somebody was just like salty, and they might even like offer other people to kind of like sign up for the job they're going to, kind of thing. Like people they're probably like buddies with and stuff. Um, but I think some people could be like scared to take the risk and leap like they are doing. Maybe because it's like I don't know if I'm actually gonna get it, or I don't have time for a change. I have a bill coming up, or whatever case may be. But I feel like they could be telling like a few other people like sign up too, kind of thing. Yeah, I feel like they secretly been like on Indeed while they were at work. Looking for something else, and they didn't expect to get anything, and now they got this opportunity, and like I said, I feel like they're going with it. And we have to stop trying to skip the struggle kind of thing. Yeah, they feel like they deserve this. They feel like they've been working hard. Again, they feel like, yeah, it's like I'm taking my skills elsewhere. Giving you attitude could be because they're unhappy. Yeah, I mean, not to say it's right to give a person that attitude just because you're unhappy, because that's projecting. But it doesn't have to be all bad either, like they're an evil person. You know what I mean? So it could have been like an in between. Yeah, I don't feel like they're all bad. We all have a light and dark side anyway. But it's just all about what we stay in the most. If we're really in our dark time all the time, then that's like really bad and fucked up. But we got to learn to like control that lower nature, control those negative thoughts, control, you know, not doing the wrong thing. You know what I mean? But yeah, and nobody's perfect. Everybody had an attitude a little bit before. I'm pretty sure you probably had road rage one day and flipped somebody off, or I'm pretty sure you got mad because something, whatever. Nobody's perfect. So it doesn't have to be like all bad. You gotta think like, you know, maybe it's not that serious. They didn't kill my mom. They didn't steal $1,000 from me. They didn't rape somebody. They didn't, you know what I mean? So it doesn't have to be always be that bad to the extreme. Yeah, we have beautiful things happen when you distance yourself from negative shit. Yes, and they're distancing themselves from negative shit. Again, they think the job is shitty too. And that also could be a reason too. Like maybe they just thought the job was shitty and took it out on people. Again, not right. It's not an excuse. But, I feel like you all most of you could be like feeling it, you know. Here we have integrity is the new black. Integrity means having your actions match your values. Most of the time, integrity takes a lot of not doing stuff, not smacking people, not yelling, not talking shit, not stealing stuff, not lying, not littering, and not eating your roommate's last gluten-free soy pizza, vegan pizza roll, whatever. When the temptation is strong to do the bad thing, ding ding ding, sometimes it's helped to write it down, do the good thing, and put it in your back pocket. It's hard to justify smacking someone when you have your eyes pressed up against the word compassion. They don't like the job yet. Hey, elevated mindset. Hope all is well. Within the next year or two. That's interesting you said that. Because again, remember how I said it was unexpected? It's not they plan. It's like they plan is coming sooner than that year or two. Is like coming very soon. They didn't even expect. That's why I said they don't even expect it themselves. Because that was a whole plan thing. And now it's like, here they are. You know, way less than a year leaving. They've been saying that for a while. Yeah. They thought that time wouldn't come. They probably thought they would never get out of there. Because with that 10 of Wands, that's a burden card. So they probably thought they would never get out of there. And it's like, look at that. Prosperity lies ahead in winning Taurus. Surrender to the divine. A win-win outcome is that forecast. And you just said win-win. Now I got to show you this card. Because I'm not bullshitting. It's only blacked out because I have it on the charger. Let me see if I'm able to put it on my desk right now. I should be able to. Nobody else is in here really. So I can put it back up here so you can see better. I just had to make sure I had it charged. But yeah, a win-win outcome is that forecast. Crazy. Okay, we have liberate. That's all about the freeing yourself card. We have love on the brain. I feel like this is going to bring them confidence too. It's like the more money they make, especially if this is a man, it's like the more money they make, the more confident they are, and the more they think they can get women or a specific woman. Oh man, but that's what like most typically is like. Their money is associated with their manhood. But some women could be in their masculine. So even if it's a woman, she could be like in her masculine. You know. Yeah, it's gonna be like feeling like they got the keys to the city somewhere. They finally get to leave. Because some people do hold on to a shitty job because they don't think they can find better. They don't think it's safe enough to leave. You know. But like I said, they feel like they didn't find an opportunity here. Yeah, see, it says blush, shock, surprise, mouth wide open. That's how somebody could be. That could be how you are, they are, maybe a few people when they leave. Because again, they didn't even think it either. And this is gonna. I feel like this is gonna give a few people a wake up call. So some people, this probably gonna motivate other people to leave the job here too, or at least start thinking differently once this person goes. So I definitely feel like this person is gonna like shift the energy. Yeah, with this adrift card, I was wondering what this adrift card was saying. Yeah, and then we got that's a bad motherfucker. So this is like inspiration, motivation. Some other people's gonna be looking like, shoot, you know what I mean? I want to be next. I want to go. Take me with you. Like I want to, what can I do? Yeah, because some people could see this job as like fucking prison. I mean, so I also feel like yes, jobs could be shitty, but sometimes it's also like your mindset too. Like a job could be like bad or maybe not all that bad, but like if your mindset is in the wrong place, it's gonna be like more worse than it actually is, like an illusion kind of thing. And sometimes even with really good jobs, somebody could like feel like it really sucks, but it's also about their mindset. Because sometimes you could take what's going on in your personal life to that job and assume the job is bad, all because of your mindset and what you're going through. Like you still got trauma, you still got things to heal. You're in a dark place yourself, so it's not the job. So sometimes you got to differentiate: is it me or is it actually the motherfucking job, or is it both? But I feel like with you guys, it really is that damn job, and it's like bringing a lot of people down. from the side eye hollering. This is probably why they miserable. Exactly, not personal. They are just angry and exactly. A lot of people project onto people. 9 times out of 10, it has nothing to do with you. It's not personal. 9 times out of 10. Trust me, I had plenty of jobs in my life. It's actually crazy to say, but one of my last jobs, like it was projection to the max. Like it was such a shitty job. I even did it at one point. I had took it out on somebody that didn't deserve it, never did me wrong, anything like that. But the difference is I noticed it really quickly. I was self aware, and I hurry up and pull my energy back and apologize to that person because it wasn't them. It was that damn job and the frustrations I was going through, and they did not deserve it, kind of thing. So sometimes it just happens. It's not saying that it's right, but it's saying that it's sometimes it's not personal. you know, this guy, he was like getting cheated on by his girlfriend and stuff, and he was really going through it. And he was taking it out on everybody. He didn't pick just like one or two people to take it out on. He was taking it out on everybody and just doing like all type of stupid stuff. He ended up getting fired. But yeah, that's what most people like. When you're in a better space and energy and happy in your life, you're more likely, or you're less likely, excuse me, to like harm others, take things out on people and stuff like that. It's like happy people really don't like bully people or bug people or catch attitudes out of nowhere for no reason. You know what I mean? But yeah, you're welcome. Thank you. Taking a long break right now. Oh, did I name your cards? Ace of Swords, Knight of Wands, Three of Wands, Eight of Wands, Nine of Cups, Three of Pentacles, Two of Pentacles, Ten of Wands, the Five of Cups, the Hangman. So the number three is significant in the Judgment card. But yeah, if they didn't kill your cat and do anything extreme, don't let the person bother you. A little huff and puff and a side eye or something is nothing. Glad it all works out. Exactly. Yes. That's that damn job. And some employers do that on purpose. They make sure to hire like crazy people, felons. They make sure that there's drama in the place. They even start the drama themselves. You ever see those messy bosses that like wants to get in everybody business and pin everybody against each other and stuff like that? You gotta watch out for them type of jobs. You will have prosperity. But in this reading, I was talking about the L person having prosperity. But you'll definitely have prosperity as well. This is your granddaddy. Completely different because sometimes we see other similar companies at events. Right, exactly. They better get it together and look at the bigger picture, huh? Make it be awkward, right? Uh, some people some people don't really care that much about their business. Some people care about control. That's why I say you got to be careful, like what company you get into, and what kind of boss or bosses you have. And then, of course, the coworkers too. Just everything. You got to look at everything. But most people don't, because it's like, I need a job, I need income. It's like, even if I do hate a job and it's bad, I might stick some stuff out and tolerate some disrespect so I can get, a paycheck kind of thing. But I say, to prevent that, when you go on that interview and all that, check it out. See if that's where you really want to like work, because you might have a different opportunity, a different interview the next day, and that's a better job kind of thing. But to each his own, free will. I'm just saying because I have a million different jobs, and I know better now that unfortunately, you can't just accept anything for the sake of income. Now, if you do just got to pay rent right away and you have another choice, you got to hurry and get in this job and make a paycheck. You have to do what you have to do. But if you got some type of a choice, take take advantage of that. Seriously. If you already picking up on your intuition that they go against the company policies, seems racist, uh they not paying nothing, and this person been here for 10 years, I'm gonna take that as a sign, and they don't treat this person like anything, what they're gonna do to me. And whatever red flags you're seeing, it's like, you know what, I'm gonna take note. uh, but yeah, some bosses don't care about their company at all, they just care about control, and they don't care if the company stays the same for years, as long as they make what they make. You'll be a little sad when they go, "Aw, yeah, be like that sometime." I can say I was definitely close to some people at a job before I was sad, but I wasn't like extremely sad. But I do know one of my jobs, it was these two girls that was like really close in the office. They were across from my office, and one of the girls ended up quitting, and the other girl was like devastated for days in the office, just crying and bawling her eyes out and stuff. I felt so bad. It's like, dang, it's like she really lost, you know, someone. And it's like their kids was connected outside of work. Sometimes they would hang out, sometimes outside of work. And now it's like, I think it's either they had distance apart, end up having distance apart, or it was something else to where it's like they couldn't really be as close. Yeah, she was just like devastated. But she had to still keep her job and get her bills paid and everything. But still, I'm drinking these protein shakes. If y'all know anything about these protein shakes and how you're supposed to like eat with them, work out with them, or whatever you're supposed to do with them, please let me know. Because I heard people saying like you gotta work out with them. I heard people saying that like you can like be hospitalized from them if you're not still eating food and balanced diet with them. I done heard some stuff. And if you guys have not checked out the past collective readings, please go do so. If you feel like it resonates for you, may get one in today. If not, definitely tomorrow. They have an attitude at times, but when you spend time with people, exactly, you get used to them. You get attached. That's so true. Even if they're not your best friend, kind of thing, you get used to that person and get familiarized with that person. Trust me, I had a coworker who was a bitch at times, but I still, liked her. I still was used to her, seeing her, every morning, and that kind of thing. So I like to call some of the connections like love hate, but I'm tired of love hate relationships. I just want love relationships. You know what I mean? The bonds you create with them, exactly. Yep, so true. And I can tell she felt a little the same too. It's just pride. Sometimes pride is a motherfucker, whether it's friendship, love, whatever. When you have too much pride, it can definitely get in the way. But yeah, I can understand not being perfect and an attitude here and there. But what I can't understand is attitude all the time and evilness. You know what I mean? That's when I cut you off. But a little argument here and there, or what I mean, it's just a word. I don't expect you to like get karma for saying a word, a couple words. Unless it's like you talk about somebody's mom that passed. Again, if it's not like really evil or really serious or really extreme, I feel like it's like forgivable. It's like really no need to hold a grudge or feeling type of way. Now I know you ain't out to get me purposely, intentionally. Then but yep, you definitely create them bonds. There's a one girl who got into fights with sometimes, and she quit one day because she was moving. Aw, didn't expect to feel that. Aw, first morning she wasn't there, felt so empty, quiet. Like, aw, and who knows? Sometimes you might miss a little bit of a fights, a little toxicity, or it doesn't even have to be toxicity because some people had a relationship. I was friends with the girl in high school, and that's just how we talked with each other. We knew each other were playing. That's how we played with each other. Nobody took it as offensive or anything like that. Nobody even felt that way truly, and the stuff we were saying wasn't even true either. But we'll say like funny stuff. It's like, oh, that's why you look like this, but it's like they don't even look like that for real. So it's like you really know we're playing kind of thing. But we just had that connection where it's like we would crack on each other. And it wasn't like bad blood kind of thing. But like as far as like the fighting too, like sometimes even if it is like a true argument, you ain't just got that little playing vibe. It's like you might miss that because it's like our fights probably didn't go to the extreme. Maybe you argue, but maybe you never really like knocked each other's teeth out or spit on each other because that's just going too far kind of thing, right? Um, or nothing crazy, too crazy. You know what I mean? But it's like y'all might miss that. Like dang, it's like now who I'm gonna argue with. You know what I mean? And that's not always a bad thing. Sometimes people think that's always a bad thing. It's not. It's just too much of it is when it's bad. That's the problem. Of certain projects. See, that's nothing. uh, Now who's gonna exercise your brain arguing like that? You know what I mean? I got a friend to this day, and I met her through work, and I got mad at her one day when we were working because I forgot what she kept doing, but she wasn't putting things in the right order, kind of thing, and then she would want me to like fix it and stuff like that, but I was like irritated because it's like my back was hurting, and then she ended up thinking it was because I was being lazy, but it's like no, my back is hurting, I think. So we just kind of got in like a little small stupid argument, but it's like not even like 5 minutes back to having a normal funny conversation. Have a good day when we left for work, and I will see you tomorrow. You know what I mean? Like, and we're still good friends to this day. She was gonna try to get a second job, but she just quit. Oh dang! Do you know where she kind of like went? Do you have her on social media or something? But yeah, it seems like I just had like little simple arguments. Nobody really crossed boundaries or anything, you know? They also said the same thing. They'll get a second one. New job must take time for a second one. That's true. Sometimes it does. Or maybe they feel like there's no need for a second one if that new one is like paying a lot, then they might. But then also some people still like to have another income even if one is paying a lot. So who knows? You're welcome. But I definitely wouldn't be surprised if like a few other people follow them or try to, or they try to get other people to come with them. But I feel like that's nice. It's like you got friends there. Y'all all know that the job is like shitty. It's like I found an opportunity. It's like I want you guys to come with me, kind of thing. I think that's sweet, especially if it's like we're not gonna tell the shitty boss either. We're just gonna surprise them because they don't deserve to know anyway. I did that one time. I quit a job and I didn't let the boss know because they didn't deserve to know because they treated everybody like shit. So that's weird. Not sure why. Gonna try. Yeah, I'm trying to figure it out right now. I'm not sure. I do have a lot of things to do today, so I'm not really sure. If so, I will let you know. Um, I don't know if it's working now. Was doing it earlier too. Okay, huh? That's weird. Yes, I'll definitely be here tomorrow. I'm really trying to figure this out because it's weird. That's never happened. At least not this way. Hey Alexis, yes, I'm still doing reads, hon. Hope all is well. Good afternoon. Just keeps loading. Okay, hon, let me know. Yeah, somebody else just cashed at me at 10 a.m. in the morning, and I got yours at 12:45. So that's weird. Could you make sure it's not on your end either? Okay, hon. Much love and blessings. Have a good day. Yeah. What the heck? Oh man, have to do all that. Thank you, Alexis. You can post your question whenever you're ready. Oops. How you doing today, Alexis? Shuffle these cards really good before I start to pull. I know that's right. Me too, huh? I mean, little bumps in the road, but I don't try to complain. Try to be grateful. Hey Ashley, how's it going, love? Good or accurate reading here for Alexis, please. Spirit. Good or accurate reading here for Alexis, please. Spirit. Good or accurate reading here for Alexis. Can I get the most accurate reading that resonates with Alexis at this time? What's the current energy that CJ feels when it comes to the relationship between him and Alexis? How does CJ feel about the connection they have with Alexis? Currently, how is CJ feeling towards Alexis and the relationship that they have with Alexis? What is CJ's overview of the relationship and the connection with Alexis? Hmm. Hmm. I don't know why I heard that twang. So he's definitely like craving and yearning you, but there's another part where I feel like they're kind of like withdrawn, but they because they feel like you're withdrawn, kind of thing. They could feel like you feel like as though they're out to hurt you and get you, but they feel like it's a cover up of like maybe some insecurities that you have, kind of thing. So it's like they really want to talk and have a heart to heart conversation. Since I'm tracking you down to reunite, I've been thinking about you a lot. You could. I don't know if you already got this message from them, but they could be coming in soon. Like, I miss you really bad, kind of thing. And I feel like it's definitely genuine here. Um, but I won't say that they're perfect. They could still be like going through some healing here. So it's like sometimes maybe they don't know. I wouldn't say they don't know what they want because they definitely want you, but they don't feel like they're in the best headspace or the connection is in the best space, kind of thing. yeah, they might feel as though either you or them, or maybe both of you are like repeating patterns that you got from like your ex kind of thing, and it's like coming in this relationship. So it's like baggage coming in from the past. Hey Rada, make sure to read the title in the description box. No free readings today. No free readings today. I repeat, donations only. Um, I do feel like they like to tease you and play with you a lot though, and it's like you could be like, just be serious with me kind of thing, and I feel like they have a hard time with that because they could have a hard time sometime opening up here. I kind of feel like at times both of you guys kind of like have a hard time opening up. It could be like at points where your heart is open and ready to open up, and they're closed off, and he's open and ready to, and you're closed off. But y'all are really into each other. Y'all really want each other, but y'all are confusing yourselves. I feel like y'all just really need to get like in a very like comfortable place and have a heart to heart. Like really let y'all walls down. Really like, I don't know, maybe do a staring contest to break the ice or something. But I feel like they definitely see you as like their forever, their future. Okay, I'm hearing future wifey. They got wet dreams about you, regular dreams about you. They ready to conquer you, girl. And you over there keep pushing him away. But again, I feel like sometimes y'all push each other away. But that's when y'all have to like reassure. I feel like y'all got to keep reassuring each other, and there's nothing wrong with that. That's actually a beautiful thing to keep reassuring your person, because that means you really want it and you're putting in that effort. You know what I mean? Now, somebody who don't care, they're just like, you know what, F it and leave. You're not worth putting in the effort. But no, I feel like you both feel like, I want to put in this effort. How is CJ feeling about the connection with Alexis? How is CJ feeling about the connection they have with Alexis? You already love you. If you can't see it, I don't know what the hell going on. Where's your glasses? uh, if you can't see it, at least can you feel it? Are any of your senses picking up anything? uh, and he could be wondering like the same thing. And it's like, girl, yeah, it says let go and let God. He's like, what more can I do and prove to you to show that I really want you, I really love you, I really like what more? How can I make you feel more desired and wanted and loved and adored? And at this point, please give me the blueprint, the roadmap. We have yes, it's possible. So I don't know if it's like some type of specific wish you want out of this connection. I feel like it's coming possible. We have you have and want family support. So maybe he's looking like for extra support in this connection here. Especially if you guys like have children together. They could be like wanting like extra support in this connection from like your family, their family, other people. I just heard I matter, you matter. Yeah, it's like he wants you. It's like I love you for you. I'm not gonna leave for a model. Who cares? Who cares about that model? F that model. It's like fuck that model. I want you. So again, he could maybe feel like you have some insecurities, and he's like steady trying to reassure your insecurities. It's like fuck that model. I want you. Seriously. Uh, yeah, it says don't be scared to shift your mindset. They could love your voice, your body, everything. Maybe I don't know. Have you guys ever been, what you like love about me, kind of thing? Maybe that's something you need to ask each other. What you like love about me? You'll probably be like surprised with the answer. Or if you already asked, maybe it kind of like changed into a better answer as time kind of like went on. Yeah, let go of that pessimistic. It's not good for any situation. It's not good for your relationship. It's not good for a job. It's not good for anything. It's not saying don't listen to your intuition if something is a red flag or something, but you definitely can tell the difference between like your intuition and red flags and you just being like scared, trust issues, overthinking, pessimistic. You know what I mean? There's a difference. And there's nothing wrong with being scared. Maybe you're scared because in the past you got hurt and you just don't want to experience it all over again. But it's the risk you take when you want love. You gotta, regardless, you gotta open up that heart. It can either go good or it can go bad. But after that, you know what to do. But if you don't try, you know what I mean? But I feel like they're definitely like trying to trying to keep reassuring you. And it's like they feel like they're running out of options. Like, okay, what else could I do to like reassure you? Yeah. If you go forgive a person, you gotta stop waving the past in their face, kind of thing. It's not saying like you're wrong to hurt and not be healed overnight, but again, at the same time, it's like if you choose to forgive that person and stuff like that, you have to actually give it like a fresh new start, kind of thing. He keeps sending money, okay, periods. Come on, keep sending, and you gonna keep accepting. Okay, he's sorry. Let him keep proving and showing that like he's sorry. I don't think that's the part he has a problem with. He's definitely willing to do that. He wants your heart. That's what he wants. Just want pure love, exactly. And it might not be what you want, but like he want to make sure you're good in good hands, kind of thing. It might not be what you want, but it's keeping you stable, right? It's adding value, right? That's probably helping a bill or something, right? And maybe that's his love language. Maybe he likes receiving gifts and also giving it to people. You know what I mean? That's a good thing. He don't want to see his woman out here struggling because it could be a shitty man. Some of these men are shitty. Sorry, excuse my language, but they'll go ahead and let their woman be broke down in the car while it's rain, sleet, and snow, and act like they don't know her. You know what I mean? But it's different when a man come through for you, even if you're not in the rain, sleet, snow. Before you even get in the rain, sleet or snow, here go the money. You know what I mean? Here goes that security. You know? Yep, some do it. Remember I told you in your last read, I said go look at some relationships that's way worse than yours. Cause honey, I don't see where you seeing again, not saying he never did hurt you or anything like that, or he's just perfect, make excuses. But for it to be all bad, honey, I don't see it. I don't. I feel like I'm sticking to it. I feel like y'all both love each other. Yeah, they could maybe they feel like you make it though as though like they're hard to love, kind of thing. When you will make a move, maybe you don't have to. He the man. Men are more to chase. Not saying you can't reach out or make a move, but how does CJ feel about the connection with Alexis? See, it says forgive the fuck out of someone today. They want your forgiveness. Yeah, that also could be another thing. Maybe they feel like they don't fully have your forgiveness. Even if you did say I forgive you, they could still feel like your energy is like, no, you're still defensive kind of thing. If you forgave me, you wouldn't be defensive. You wouldn't act like this, or you wouldn't say this, or you wouldn't push me away. Yeah, they definitely are like working hard towards your forgiveness. Yeah, I'm hearing blood, sweat, and tears for the forgiveness. Mm, yeah, maybe they're like I was young and dumb. I'm sorry, I was young and dumb. I'm sorry, I didn't even know what the heck I was doing. We have communication is key. So he's like, we're gonna be in love one way or another. And I don't think it's in like a bad malicious way, like, oh, I'm about to put a black magic love spell on you, kind of craziness. But it's like, I'm gonna keep pursuing you, unless you. He's like, hey, if you don't want me to keep pursuing you, then block me, do this, do that. Maybe he did actually at one time. I don't know, or maybe it's just like an energy that could come up. Like, you know what? If you don't want me, just block me or something, because I ain't leaving you alone. It's like you'll have to be the one to leave because he's not going anywhere. Yeah, we have a personal issue reaches resolution. Full moon in Cancer. So you gonna block him? Naughty blocks. Yeah, her. I've been thinking about you. Oh no no no. I've been thinking about you. Do you think about me still, or do you not think so far ahead? Cause I've been thinking about forever. See, he leave little voice messages and stuff. Okay. Yeah, it ain't like you blocked him and he was like, you know what, forget you, and went on to the next chick. No, he's still thinking about you, trying to pursue you. I'm gonna sing it. Yeah, he's trying to like put you both in a better position. Look at that motion card, that moving forward card, that moving card. I don't know. Maybe he wants to move in together. Did y'all ever live together? I don't know, but seems like a level up, a moving in. Yeah, I'm here. Do you feel how I feel? Please tell me you do. Yeah, he's trying to seduce you. Wish we did. He might ask soon. I don't know how soon, but I definitely feel like it's on his mind. Sometimes it do take a minute for somebody to know what they, not necessarily what they want, but like know what they need. I would say. And I feel like it's an energy of like he always knew he wanted you or loved you. He just didn't know how bad or how much until now. You know what I mean? And again, he could have definitely very well been young. Not making an excuse, but come on now. When people are young, we do all kind of stuff. Our brains have barely even developed. You know what I mean? We barely probably know an example of love kind of thing. You know? But I feel like definitely, yeah, get together. Okay, yes. Yeah. So I don't know if he's gonna ask directly or if he's gonna like kind of smooth it in like, what's your dream house or dream apartment? And then you start saying stuff and then next thing you know, it's like I found a house that matches both our how we both want it. Let's move in, you know what I mean? Like so I don't know if it's gonna be direct or kind of like that, but said I wish. Your wish could come true, honey. But again, it's like they worry about the support a lot. They crying over you. Oh Lord, yeah, but they support a lot here. Especially if they are gonna take a big risk and move and stuff, they could be like worried about okay, what kind of support would I have? You know, who's gonna babysit? Who's gonna do this? Who's gonna do that? Because I feel like he could be the type that like if we have kids together, it's like I still want to make sure we have a spark in our relationship. You know, yes, we love our kids, but you know, I'm still gonna want to go on dates and do certain type of things. And it's like, who's gonna watch the kids? Who's gonna do this? Who's gonna, you know what I mean? You're his support, yeah. Smoke his trees and a nanny. Okay, period. Yeah, he could have like a little nice area. Maybe you both could have like, maybe you could have like your woman cave, and he has his man cave. I think that'll be so cute. We have Pisces. Who's a Pisces? Or maybe somebody got Pisces in their chart. Or this could just be another card of saying that he is fucking crying. I heard I can hear your heart crying out for me. Come on in and save me. Save me. Yeah, Emperor, Seven of Wands, Eight of Cups. Yeah, I'm hearing Don't Be Cruel. He is a Pisces? Okay. I'm hearing Don't Be Cruel by Bobby Brown. But don't be cruel, because I'll never do that to you. Yeah, he definitely feel like you're worth the wait, you're worth the risk, you're worth, going through this hard task or test, whatever you want to call it through. Because it's like, dang, she ain't playing no games. But I'm going to go ahead and still try to like knock those balls down that you built to protect yourself or whatever it is, whatever you built them or reasons you built them. It's like I'm trying to, you know. I don't know if they got a nickname for you, but if not, they could like make up one. I don't know if it's sweetie pie or what it is, but you look at that. It says your ex is coming back. Communication high in feelings. Too much. We have I know you lying, so maybe you assume a lot with this person. Like I assume you're lying. I assume you didn't mean what you said when you said you love me. I assume this. I assume, and it's like stop overthinking it. You start feeling. That'll help you better. Because when they say it, you can know if they mean it or not when you do it through the feeling instead of thinking like, oh yeah, they don't love me. You know what I mean? But I hope that gave you clarity. I hope you got something out of that. And I hope to see you around some other time with updates. I'm gonna throw this back on the charger before it freaking goes out. But y'all just need to stop each other and come together. Okay? Much going on in the world anyway. Life is too short, especially when you know somebody is really for you, really does love you, despite you overthinking and stuff. Somebody is really right for you. They probably ain't perfect because nobody is, but you know that deep down inside that they're worth it. It's like stop playing. He just starts saying I love you. He better, and he better keep saying it because you don't just say it once in life or once every 5 years. No, you say it more often than that. All right, Tay, just give me able to clear this desk. 'Cause a lot of cars come out. Thank you, hon. He's like, yeah, who else you gonna stay up on the phone with all night and do all this and do all that? Yes, I got it, hon. Thank you. You said going back, going back. Wait, I just saw the question. Oh, it says when will you sign the business deal. Okay, Tate, read starts now. Go back reading here for Tate, please, Spirit. Go back reading here for Tate, please, Spirit. Will Tate sign this business deal that they are referring to? Will Tate sign this business deal that they're referring to right now, please, Spirit? Will Tate sign the business deal that they're referring to, please, Spirit? Month. Give me month, day, interesting. I feel like it could like a take a couple of days to kind of like sign it and get it processed. So this could be like a August 10th through like the 20th because it could like take a long time to like, get the papers and everything in order and stuff. Um, for some reason it's telling me it won't be official until next year, but it might get started this year. Hmm. Or maybe it's like you get the deal this year, but it doesn't become official until next year, kind of thing. And look who you celebrating with the Six of Wands. You could be celebrating with someone here with Two of Cups. Maybe this is like a lover. Yeah, I'm seeing like someone picking you up. Yeah, and it's like telling the whole world. It's like I'm seeing you go to like a dinner, and it's like this person could tell like the waitresses and stuff like that, and like everyone's congratulating because this person is like really proud and wants to tell everyone. You're also very excited and happy. I do feel like you could be like a little unsure of this deal, but I think that's a good thing here though, because it's like you're making sure you're not just signing anything. So it's like you're crossing your T's, dotting your I's, kind of thing. Especially if you like speak up for it first, kind of thing. I feel like it comes even sooner here. Yeah, this could be like August. Um, I'm really feeling like it will be official August of next year, but kind of get started this year. I don't know if it's August 2 this year or maybe it's September of this year with the Three of Wands, where it's like all of this is like discussed and worked on here with this Three of Pentacles. The initial K could be significant. Yeah, I'm hearing like talking to the owner. That's who knows? You might get some owning rights. I don't know. It could be bigger than you think. But yeah, all these sacrifices, all your hard work is paying off. I feel like you're in this King of Swords energy, and it's like you have this powerful authoritative energy right now. And it's like take advantage of this energy. And it's like, oh, I feel like this is bringing you more confidence, and it's like your manifesting skills is gonna be off the charts. And it's like you're gonna start to expect money even now. It's no longer like, oh, I gotta worry about finances. It's like you expect it now, with the position you're in, with the status that you have now, or this around this time. And the Eight of Wands is a fast energy because you keep saying like, oh, wow, that's soon, that's soon. Well, the Eight of Wands is like a soon energy. And then we got an Eight of Pentacles. So number eight could be significant, and we all know 888 is abundance. So that's another sign. Yeah, you got even other people that you probably haven't talked with in a while, strangers congratulating you. But I feel like some people maybe you haven't talked to in a while. It's like, I always knew you had it in you. Always knew you could do it. That kind of thing. So a lot of positivity, more positivity than hate, I feel like will happen around this time for you. And you can, and don't feel ashamed either. Like really be proud of yourself because it could be like a little part of you that's kind of like feeling like guilty, feeling like you don't deserve it. Yes, you do. Ooh, we have you'll get a text message or call soon. Self confidence and stability. This is crazy. No lie. Wow. Must be different than my coworker because different timing. Let's hope. Definitely not even hope. Just claim it. Claim it. Don't hope. Yeah, you got resilience. So yeah, when you walk into the room shake. Okay. Stop fearing success or failure. Cause yeah, this is beautiful energy. Yeah, we have being weird is better than being boring or being um your authentic self is better than being boring. Yeah, spirit's like here it comes. So it's like you gotta get ready for this. It's either you're gonna like accept this opportunity and take it or let it bypass you. Yeah, because it could be like a lot of people fighting to be in that position and get that offer. But too bad you're getting it. Seven of Wands, yeah. Yeah, we got free will. Yeah, you might be renting out a space. You could even start Air and B and B. Well, I can't talk business. So again, right now, spirit is like you need to dream bigger and think bigger because right now you're only like thinking about certain success. It's like you don't even know that it's like way more than this kind of thing. But I do feel like you're gonna get some tests throughout it, kind of thing. Like you might come across like a business owner or somebody in business, but they might be like undercover and they're like testing you to see if like you'll take the blunt from them or you'll do certain things that's like quote unquote not professional. And it's like if you fail it, then it's like could miss out on your opportunity. But I feel like you're gonna pass, kind of thing. So definitely watch out for some like tests and some warnings and some little bumps in the road. But I feel like you'll definitely be able to like overcome them and get past them and you know move forward. But yeah, you're welcome. Thank you. You had the Three of Pentacles, the Nine of Wands, Six of Wands, Two of Cups. Queen of Cups, Page of Wands, Eight of Pentacles, Eight of Wands, Ten of Pentacles, Ten of Wands, King of Swords, the Seven of Cups, the Hangman. So you had the eight twice, a number eight twice, and a number 10 twice. Interesting. You know what I find interesting too, and I don't know if you mentioned that, and not to even make it about this person because who cares? Not everything is about this person, but I just find it interesting how that old person around that time they're leaving when you ask like around that time will you get something? And now clarifying in this read, it kind of seems like a yes again. It seems like that confirmed that again. If that makes sense. Interesting. Not even related, but well, I guess I know what you mean by related again because it's like you asked if it's gonna like happen around that time, and again I feel like it's double confirmation that it will, and we weren't even trying to confirm. It's just something that I realized. But yeah, it's not even about her because not everything is about the person. But I just found that interesting when she leaves. Right? Exactly. So you might have like a triple celebration going on. Not only are you celebrating her leaving, you're celebrating you getting a promotion, a business deal, or whatever the case may be, and probably celebrating something else. So it's like got all this celebration to do. Ooh, be prepared. Be prepared. You're probably gonna be worn out celebrating all that. You're gonna be winded. uh, you're welcome, love. Thank you.